All right, ready to dive deep into the world of supplements.
Always ready, let's do it.
But not just any supplements, right? Today, we're focusing on the ones backed by, solid science.
Yeah. Yeah, the stuff that's actually been put to the test, like real human studies, not just hype.
Exactly. We're talking about randomized controlled trials, the gold standard when it comes to evidence. So we're going to cut through the noise and get straight to what actually
I
works.
like it.
Now, think about this. What if there was a supplement that could actually help you live longer?
Oh, I'm listening.
Studies have shown that it can increase lifespan in mice by a whopping 25%. I mean, we're talking potentially adding years to your life, not just, a little boost here and there.
Okay, that's pretty impressive. But mice aren't exactly humans, right?
That's true, but still pretty fascinating, I
Yeah.
guess, right? It's called taurine, naturally found in things like meat and fish.
Ah, taurine. It's involved in so many important processes in the body, keeping those cells running smoothly, and those mouse studies are definitely intriguing.
So what does this mean for humans?
Well, we can't just assume that we'll see the same dramatic lifespan increase. But there are some promising human studies, too.
Oh, like what?
Well, for example, we're seeing improvements in blood pressure, cholesterol, and even triglycerides. All those things your doctor is always checking.
Okay, so maybe not living to 150,
Yeah.
but definitely some potential benefits for overall health and longevity.
Right, and it's not just about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years, right?
Yeah.
Feeling good and staying active as we age.
Exactly. So tell me, what else is taurine good for?
Well, it seems to play a role in metabolic health, too. There are studies showing improvements for people with diabetes or fatty liver disease. Pretty significant improvements, actually.
Wow, that's huge. Those are conditions that impact so many people.
And get this, there's even research suggesting taurine can boost exercise endurance and performance.
So the longer you can stay active, the better your chances of enjoying a longer, healthier life overall. I'm starting to see a pattern here. It sounds like taurine is all about keeping things running smoothly on a cellular level.
You got it. But, we've been talking about inflammation being a major factor in aging. Well, taurine seems to help reduce those markers of inflammation as well.
So it's like a multi-pronged attack against aging, fighting on multiple fronts.
Exactly. Though, of course, more research is always needed to confirm the long-term effects in humans.
Okay, so we've got taurine potentially helping us live longer and age gracefully. What other evidence-based wonders are hiding in the supplement aisle?
Well, have you ever thought about how salmon get that vibrant pink color and thrive in, really harsh environments?
Good point. How do they do that?
It's all thanks to a powerful antioxidant called astaxanthin. It does wonders for their skin and helps them withstand all sorts of stress.
So like a salmon super sunblock, but with extra benefits.
Exactly. And here's the exciting part. Astaxanthin's benefits extend to human skin, too. Studies show it can boost moisture, elasticity, and even protect against sun damage. We're talking smoother, more resilient skin.
Okay, I'm already sold. But you mentioned other benefits too, right? We've been talking about inflammation. Does astaxanthin play a role there?
Absolutely. It's a potent anti-inflammatory agent, helping to reduce those markers we've been talking about. And some research even suggests it could be good for your heart, improving cholesterol levels and potentially blood pressure.
Wow, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal. Better skin and a healthier heart. Sign me up. Okay, let's move on to a supplement that's super popular in the fitness world, creatine. We know it can help build muscle, but I've also heard it can boost brain power.
You heard right. Creatine is gaining a reputation as a cognitive enhancer. Studies show it can actually sharpen your memory, giving your brain a surge of energy.
Hold on, so not only bigger muscles, but a sharper mind too. It's like a real-life brain-boosting power-up.
I'd say that's a pretty good analogy. But, there are always concerns about creatine's impact on kidney health. It's important to address that.
Absolutely. What does the research say?
Good news. For people with healthy kidneys, research shows creatine is safe when taken at recommended doses. Multiple studies have confirmed this.
That's a relief. But of course, if you have any pre-existing kidney issues, it's always best to talk to your doctor before taking anything new.
Absolutely. Always err on the side of caution.
So for someone who's ready to give creatine a try, what's the recommended dose?
About 100 milligrams per kilogram of body weight daily. So if you weigh, say, 80 kilograms, that would be about 8 grams of creatine a day.
Got it. Now let's talk about another superstar in the supplement world, omega-3 fatty acids.
Ah, the essential fats our bodies need but can't make on their own. They're crucial for brain function, heart health, and fighting inflammation.
So they're kind of a big deal.
A very big deal. especially when it comes to heart health. We're talking about a serious reduction in the risk of heart disease and heart attacks that's backed by a ton of research.
Okay, color me impressed. And are there benefits for people who already have heart conditions?
Absolutely. Studies show that omega-3s can improve heart function and reduce inflammation in people with heart failure.
So they're like little heart helpers, keeping things running smoothly.
Exactly. And don't forget about their benefits for brain function. Omega-3s are essential for healthy brain development and may even protect against cognitive decline as we age.
Okay, so heart and brain health. Anything else?
They can also be beneficial for people with type 2 diabetes, improving insulin sensitivity and how the body handles fats.
So heart, brain, and blood sugar benefits. What's the daily dose for all that goodness?
Aim for around 1.5 grams of combined EPA and DHA daily. That's a good starting point.
Okay, we've got taurine, astaxanthin, creatine, and omega-3s. All amazing. But I've also been seeing glycine and NAC mentioned together a lot. What's the story with this dynamic duo, and why are they often paired up?
Well, glycine, first of all, is super safe and readily available, and it's getting a lot of attention in the longevity research world. We've even seen some promising results in mice, with glycine supplementation actually extending their lifespans.
Wait, another potential life extender. Okay, I'm all ears. How does it work?
Glycine is a master multitasker when it comes to fighting aging. It promotes autophagy, which is like cellular spring cleaning, getting rid of all the junk that builds up over time. And of course, it tackles inflammation.
So it cleans up and puts out fires.
Yeah.
Impressive. What about its effects on humans?
There are some great findings. Studies have shown that glycine can improve blood sugar control and reduce inflammation in people with diabetes. It can also enhance sleep quality. And, get this, it even supports collagen production, helping to maintain youthful-looking skin.
Hold on. Better sleep, healthier blood sugar, and a boost for your skin. This sounds like the ultimate self-care supplement. So where does NAC fit in?
Both glycine and NAC, which stands for N-acetylcysteine, are precursors to glutathione. Remember, that's one of the most potent antioxidants our bodies produce, essential for fighting off damage from free radicals.
Ah, so they team up to strengthen our internal defense system against aging.
Exactly. And clinical trials have shown that supplementing with both glycine and NAC can improve physical function in older adults. Things like grip strength, walking speed, even body composition.
So they're not just fighting aging on a cellular level, but helping people stay strong and active as they age. That's incredible. You mentioned NAC also has benefits on its own, though, right?
Yes, research shows that NAC can significantly reduce oxidative stress, another major contributor to aging and chronic diseases.
Wow, it's amazing how these supplements work together to support healthy aging from different angles. Before we move on, what are the recommended doses for glycine and NAC?
Dosages can vary depending on individual needs. But for glycine, you'll often see recommendations ranging from a few grams up to 12 grams daily. For NAC, it's usually between 500 and 2,000 milligrams. But it's always best to talk to your doctor for personalized advice.
Good point. Okay, now tell me about TMG. I'm not as familiar with this one.
TMG, also known as trimethylglycine, is a bit of an unsung hero in the supplement world. It's incredibly effective at lowering homocysteine. That's a risk factor for heart disease.
Interesting. So working on a different pathway than omega-3s to protect heart health.
Exactly. And studies have shown that doses up to 4 grams daily can lower homocysteine without negatively impacting cholesterol levels.
That's great to know. Any other potential benefits with TMG?
Well, there are some early indications that TMG might enhance exercise performance, but we need more research. It's definitely one to watch as the science evolves.
Sounds like TMG is a rising star. Okay, let's switch gears a bit and talk about a couple of supplements all about looking and feeling your best. Collagen and hyaluronic acid. Collagen seems to be everywhere these days. What's the science behind all the hype?
Well, collagen is a crucial protein that provides structure and support for our skin. But as we age, our natural production starts to decline, and that's when we start to see those signs of aging wrinkles, sagging skin, all that fun stuff.
So the idea is that supplementing with collagen can help replenish those dwindling levels and basically turn back the clock on aging skin.
Precisely. And clinical trials have shown that collagen supplements can do just that. They can improve skin hydration, reduce wrinkles, and even reverse some of those visible signs of aging.
That's impressive. What about dosages? How much collagen do you need to take to see those benefits?
Dosages vary, but studies have used anywhere from 2.5 grams to 12 grams per day. Depends on the type of collagen and individual needs.
Got it. Now, hyaluronic acid. How does that fit into the picture?
Hyaluronic acid is another key player in skin health. It's like a moisture magnet, helping your skin retain water and stay plump and hydrated. But like collagen, hyaluronic acid production also declines with age, contributing to dryness and wrinkles.
So it's like giving your skin a big drink of water from the inside out.
Exactly. And studies have shown that it works. Taking around 120 milligrams of hyaluronic acid daily has been found to improve skin hydration and reduce those wrinkles. Like a natural moisturizer, but working from within.
That's pretty amazing. It's like there's a whole army of supplements out there dedicated to helping us maintain healthy, vibrant skin as we age. Okay, let's move on to a supplement that I know has sparked some heated debates online, ashwagandha. Some people swear by it, others claim it's all hype. What's the real story?
Ashwagandha is a powerful adaptogen. It's been used in traditional Indian medicine for centuries to help the body cope with stress, improve sleep, and even balance hormones.
So it's like a natural chill pill.
Exactly. And the science backs it up. Ashwagandha can effectively alleviate anxiety and stress. Lots of clinical trials have shown this.
That's good to hear, because there's definitely a lot of conflicting information online. I've also seen some pretty scary claims about ashwagandha's side effects. Some people say it messed with their hormones or made them feel worse. What's the truth?
Well, it's important to remember that everyone responds differently to supplements, and ashwagandha is no exception. While many people experience positive benefits, some might experience mild side effects like drowsiness or digestive upset. But serious adverse effects are rare, especially when taken at recommended dosages.
Good to know. So for those who tolerate it well, what are the benefits of ashwagandha besides stress reduction? You mentioned sleep and hormones earlier.
Right. Ashwagandha has shown really impressive results in improving sleep quality, especially for people struggling with insomnia. And for men, it's been shown to boost testosterone levels and improve sexual well-being.
Wait, better sleep, hormonal support, and a boost for your love life. Ashwagandha is sounding more and more like a miracle worker.
It's definitely multi-talented. And research suggests it can also improve sexual well-being in women, though we need more studies in that area.
Okay, fascinating. It seems like ashwagandha can be a really valuable tool for both physical and mental well-being. Now, before we wrap up this part of our deep dive into evidence-based supplements, let's talk about berberine. I've heard it mentioned in the context of blood sugar control, but I'm not exactly sure how it works. Can you shed some light on that?
Of course. Berberine is a plant compound found in various plants like barberry and golden seal. It has a long history of use in traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicine.
So another ancient remedy getting a modern makeover thanks to science.
You got it. Berberine has gained a lot of attention for its potential to improve both blood sugar control and cholesterol levels.
Interesting. So is it a potential alternative to some pharmaceutical medications?
Well, it's really important to emphasize that berberine shouldn't be considered a replacement for prescribed medications without talking to your doctor. But research does suggest it can be a valuable complementary therapy for managing blood sugar and cholesterol, working alongside conventional treatments.
Okay, so a potential ally in the fight against metabolic disorders, but not a substitute for proper medical care. Got it. What are some of the ways berberine works in the body?
Berberine has a multifaceted approach to improving metabolic health. It's been shown to lower cholesterol, triglycerides, and APA, a key marker for cardiovascular risk. It also improves endothelial function, which basically means it helps keep your blood vessels healthy.
So it's like a multi-target approach.
Exactly. And research even suggests that it can reduce plaque buildup in arteries, giving your cardiovascular system that extra layer of protection.
Wow, berberine is sounding more and more impressive. What about its effects on blood sugar control? You mentioned that earlier.
Right. Berberine has been shown to significantly lower blood sugar levels. However, while it is effective, it may not be superior to metformin. That's a commonly prescribed diabetes medication.
So it's a potential option for those looking for natural ways to support blood sugar management. But again, it's crucial to discuss any changes to your health regimen with your doctor. What's the recommended dosage for berberine?
A typical dose is around 1,000 milligrams daily, but it can vary. It's always best to start low and gradually increase under the guidance of your healthcare provider.
That's helpful to know. We've covered a lot of ground already, exploring the science behind some truly remarkable supplements. But there's still so much more to discover. Welcome back. Ready to uncover more secrets to better health?
Absolutely. Let's dive right in.
All right, next up is garlic. I love it in my cooking, but I never thought of it as a health powerhouse.
Well, you might be surprised. Garlic has a long history of medicinal use, going back thousands of years. And modern science is starting to validate many of those traditional claims.
Oh, really? Like what?
Garlic, Particularly aged garlic extract can have some pretty remarkable effects on cardiovascular and metabolic health.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more about this culinary turned medicinal wonder. What makes it so special?
Garlic contains a compound called allicin, gives it that pungent aroma we all know. But allicin is also responsible for a lot of garlic's health benefits.
So it's not just good for flavor.
No, studies suggest that aged garlic extract can actually slow down coronary artery calcification. That's a major marker of heart disease progression.
So it's like garlic is helping keep your arteries young and healthy.
Exactly.
That's amazing. And what about the claims that garlic can lower blood pressure? Is there any truth to that?
Actually, yes. Research has shown that aged garlic extract can lower both blood pressure and blood glucose, and it reduces inflammation in people who are at risk for cardiovascular events.
Wow, so it's like a triple threat against heart disease risk factors. That's pretty impressive. What about the dosage? How much garlic should someone take to get those benefits?
Studies have used around 2,400 milligrams of aged garlic extract daily to get those results. But, of course, as always, talk to your doctor before adding any new supplement, even something as common as garlic.
Good advice. Always good to be cautious. All right, let's move on to magnesium, another mineral that often gets overlooked. I know it's important, but I don't think I fully grasp just how vital it is.
Well, think of magnesium as a master conductor. It's involved in over 300 enzymatic processes in the body, everything from muscle function to nerve transmission, blood sugar control, bone health, keeps everything running smoothly behind the scenes.
300 processes. Wow, that's a lot. But you mentioned magnesium deficiency earlier. How common is that, and what happens if you don't get enough?
Magnesium deficiency is unfortunately quite common these days. Our modern diets and lifestyles just don't provide enough, and low magnesium levels can actually speed up the aging process and contribute to a bunch of health issues.
So not getting enough magnesium can make you age faster. That's scary.
It's true. But the good news is that replenishing your magnesium levels can have a big impact on your health. The research is clear on that. Studies have shown magnesium benefits everything from reducing inflammation to lowering blood pressure.
Okay, so magnesium is clearly important. What else can it do for us?
Well, it's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. And remember, chronic inflammation is a key driver of aging and disease. So anything to dampen that fire is beneficial.
Makes sense. Does it affect heart health too?
Absolutely. Studies show magnesium can lower blood pressure, particularly in people with hypertension. It's like giving your heart some extra support.
Heart health fights inflammation. And what about blood sugar control? You mentioned that earlier, right?
Yes. Magnesium has also been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control. That's important for everyone, but especially crucial for people with type 2 diabetes.
Wow, so it's addressing multiple aspects of metabolic health. Anything else?
There's more. Research shows magnesium can decrease waist circumference in obese individuals, so it might help with weight management. It can even improve cholesterol levels, lowering the bad LDL cholesterol and increasing the good HDL.
So reduced inflammation, lower blood pressure, potential weight management benefits, better blood sugar control, and improved cholesterol levels. Magnesium is a superhero nutrient. What's the right dosage to get all these benefits?
It really varies depending on individual needs. Studies have shown positive results with doses between 200 to 400 milligrams, or sometimes even more per day.
Got it. Now let's switch gears to another supplement. Melatonin. Most people associate it with sleep, right? But I've heard it may have other benefits too.
Melatonin is definitely known as the sleep hormone. It helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle, but it's also a potent antioxidant, protecting our cells from damage caused by free radicals.
So it's like a 2-in-1, fighting those free radicals while we sleep. Pretty amazing.
And it gets even better. Melatonin also regulates glutathione production. Remember, glutathione is our body's master antioxidant.
So it's a double whammy against oxidative stress. Direct antioxidant activity, and it boosts our internal defenses. I'm impressed. Are there any other hidden talents we should know about?
Well, studies have shown that at higher doses, melatonin can actually reduce inflammation and improve blood lipid profiles. Positive effects on heart health, basically.
Wow. So it's good for the heart, sleep, fights free radicals, reduces inflammation. Melatonin really is a multitasker. But you mentioned higher doses for those additional benefits. What does that mean exactly?
For sleep, a lower dose, like 0.1 to 3 milligrams, is usually enough. But for anti-inflammatory and lipid-lowering effects, studies have used up to 8 milligrams daily. Talk to your doctor to figure out the right dose for you, though.
Good advice, as always. All right, let's finish this part of our deep dive with vitamin K2. I know it's important for bone health, but I've also heard it's good for the heart. Can you explain that connection?
You're right. Vitamin K2 is vital for bone health, but it's also a key player in cardiovascular health.
Interesting. How does vitamin K2 benefit the heart?
Vitamin K2 has some incredible anti-inflammatory and anti-calcification properties, which are super important for keeping blood vessels healthy.
So it helps prevent calcium buildup in our arteries, the kind that can lead to heart disease.
Exactly. Studies have linked higher vitamin K2 intake to a reduced risk of coronary artery calcification. That's huge for preventing heart problems later on. And some research even suggests that vitamin K2, when combined with vitamin D3, might actually slow down plaque buildup.
Wow. A dynamic duo for heart health. Vitamin K2 and D3 working together. What about dosage? How much vitamin K2 should people take?
The ideal dosage can vary, but studies have used doses between 100 and 2,000 micrograms of MK7 daily. That's a specific form of vitamin K2. Again, check with your doctor to find the right dosage for you.
Great advice. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the power of garlic to magnesium and then melatonin and vitamin K2. It's clear that evidence-based supplements can be powerful tools for our health and well-being.
Absolutely. But we need to remember, supplements aren't a magic solution. They work best when we combine them with a healthy lifestyle. A balanced diet, exercise, sleep, stress management, and good social connections are the foundation. Supplements are like the icing on the cake.
Love that analogy. So true. We can't expect supplements to do all the work for us. It's about building a healthy lifestyle and then using supplements to enhance our efforts.
Welcome back to the deep dive. It's been quite a journey, right? Exploring all these evidence-based supplements, from potential life extenders to brain boosters, heart protectors, skin enhancers. We've covered a lot.
It has been fascinating for sure. And the research is always evolving, which is exciting. So much potential to improve our health and well-being.
I'm feeling pretty inspired to really take charge of my health now. All this information, it's empowering. But before we wrap up completely, I think it's important to remember that supplements are just one piece of the puzzle, right?
Exactly. They're meant to supplement a healthy lifestyle, not replace it. Good nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, those things are essential. Right, the foundation has to be strong. Supplements are like, I don't know, the bonus points.
I like that. The bonus points for a life well lived. And another thing to remember, not all supplements are created equal. Quality matters.
Oh, absolutely. There are so many brands out there. It can be overwhelming.
It really can. You want to look for reputable brands, ones that do rigorous testing. Make sure you're getting what you pay for. Pure and safe products.
So research is key. What other advice do you have for our listeners as they, navigate the supplement world?
Well, keep in mind that everyone is different. What works for one person might not work for another. It's always a good idea to talk to a healthcare professional.
Right. Get personalized advice.
Exactly. They can help you figure out which supplements are right for you, the right dosages, any potential interactions with medications you might be taking, all of that.
Such good advice. It's all about finding what works for you, for your unique needs.
That's the key. And the more we understand about how our bodies work, the better choices we can make. Knowledge is power.
So true. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of evidence-based supplements. We hope you've learned some valuable things and are feeling empowered to take charge of your health